Well, there was a few good things and a really shocking return. I'm also up to expect another video, and today I reviewed Smackdown just happened a little bit ago, and this show for the most part was just kind of there. They're setting up, for Money in the Bank, and then that ending. But I'll get to that here in a little bit. What did you guys think of this episode? Let me know down in the comment section below. So we're going to recap of the whole Ray and Roman whole debacle last week. Then Roman and Jimmy Uso are backstage, talking about, I want to impress you, Roman, and all that stuff, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. Yeah, Belair's in the ring. She's talking about how, she beat Bayley and, pulling out all the stops to beat her and all that stuff. It's a celebration. Then Rollins comes down. Thank God he wasn't wearing a jacket that made me want to puke up rainbows afterwards. And he said, speaking of celebrations, talking about how he beat Cesaro and all that stuff. Then Bayley comes down. Apparently, she's not finished with Bianca, even though they were feuding in the Hell in a Cell. I don't know why. Why continue feuds after Hell in a Cell? My guess is as good as yours. Then it's a mauling, and then Cesaro comes down. Mixed tag. Shocker! Am I right? I already knew about the match anyway. It was fine. Some good stuff back and forth. Bayley being a good heel. Rollins is a heel. Belair just blows my mind on how strong she is, I swear. Good stuff by Rollins. Cesaro flying all over the ring. Cesaro gets fisted in the back of the head, and man, let me tell you something. I never thought I'd get to see a man with a black glove and black chest hair fist a man from Switzerland on a Fox. They mandated that. Have fun on seeing it, and always research history. And then Bianca, breaks it up. A black woman breaking up a pin against two white men? Man, Fox did not approve of that. And Rollins gets mad. He gets all, bug-eyed crazy and all that stuff. And then, after all that, the commentary, didn't care about some spots. Like, Rollins gets flung over the ring, and they didn't care. Cesaro, jumps on Rollins after, landing on this, going off of the steps. And then running knee, a sliding knee by Bayley. And then Rose Plant 1, 2, 3. Why is this feud continuing? It should have ended at Hell in a Cell. I don't get it. I don't get it because they had to hot shot a lot of things in. Anyways, Jimmy Uso and Heyman are backstage. Heyman says, "Why don't you be main event Uso or main event Jimmy Uso? Because I worked so well for Jay." He says he's gonna have an opponent for him tonight. Okay. Coronation of King Nakamura. Okay. They're doing something with Shinsuke, but what else? And then Corbin's backstage, and Sarah is, or not Sarah, Kayla Braxton, who is looking fabulous tonight. She's wanting to know what Corbin's thoughts is, and he said, what's the point? If we're trying to feel sympathy for Corbin, then it's not going to work, because, let's be frank, Corbin as a face doesn't really congeal, but, I mean, you gotta turn chicken shit into chicken salad somehow, so. Anyways, DeVille looking fantastic tonight, and, Seth is backstage saying, he deserves a Universal title shot because he proved it, and they said took into consideration about that. And then Big E comes down to the ring, and then we get Otis video package. My complaint is, if you're gonna go to commercial with someone coming down the ring, why then don't you just do the match and then do video packages and then do segments afterwards? They have to do the segments when they come back from commercial, before a match or, before a match, like they do segments and video packages. Why can't they just do that before the match even starts? Or like after the match ends, before the person even comes down to the ring. That always stuck to my craw. Big E versus Apollo Crews with Commander Aziz Light with the Nigerian nail. Qualifying match. Good stuff, back and forth. Death Valley Driver on the apron. Why? Big E doing a spear through the ropes. Why? Why are these questions being asked? Because why not? Good stuff. I mean, some good stuff. Big frog splash, you know. These two have had some good chemistry. I've seen this match before. I think this may be their best match, let's be frank. Good stuff. Good German suplexes. In the end, you know, Aziz Light, he gets thrown out because he kept getting into the ring. And then, in the end, big ending, 1, 2, 3, Big E goes to Money in the Bank, his first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. Good stuff there. Sami Zayn's backstage, and, you know, Kayla's like, you're facing Kevin next week. What? I beat him last night. What? Yeah, he's talking about how he beat him at Hell in a Cell, and says, how much do I need to prove, and all that stuff. And then we cut the break, and then we cut to Zayn and Pierce are backstage. It's going to be a last man standing match, qualifying match. Cool. Don't care. As much as I love the athletes, I don't care. Deville's in the ring. She is going to address the first competitors in the women's Money to Make ladder match for SmackDown. Carmella's out first. The most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Whatever you say, Corey Graves, aka Discount CM Punk. And then, you know, she's got cow print, you know, lingerie. Did she steal them from Charlotte? Genuine question. And then Liv Morgan comes down saying, you know, just because you're, you know, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE doesn't make you doesn't mean you're suitable for a number one contenders match or for an opportunity. And, you know, saying that, how is that all beautiful? Very good points there, Morgan. Damn, you look good tonight. Slap to the face. Oh, she slapped her. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, what someone think of the children? I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, and then, you know, Deville says, prove yourself. Liv Morgan versus Carmella. It was a match. There was a pretty bad kick to the throat. That did look pretty brutal. In the end, you know, Carmella goes for that weird Hurricane Rana that Trish Stratus used to do off the top rope. Except Trish has personality and charisma and knows how to work. And her worst Hurricane Rana is better than whatever the hell Carmella was trying to do. But in the end, it's a roll. Morgan, you know, counters it. Roll up 1, 2, 3. Cool. Morgan's in the match. Great. I like that, actually. They're featuring Liv more. Meanwhile, Tamina and Natalya were watching backstage too, by the way. Jimmy's backstage. He said he's going to do this for his family. He's going to do it for Roman. Jimmy Uso versus Dolph Ziggler. It was a match. Rue got sent over the announcer's table, and then zigzag into the steps. Why? That looked pretty brutal. Man, Jimmy's back and those ribs. Oof, that was brutal. And then, you know, it was whatever. Didn't care about it because it's Dolph, and I don't care about Dolph. Super kick 1, 2, 3. And then Uso goes to... Reigns is looking on backstage, and, you know, Uso says, you know, did you see what I did out there? Dad, did you see what I did out there? I did a thing! Shut up, son. And then Roman and Heyman go out, and Jimmy wants to go, but, you know, Heyman says, we got this. You know, state address for the Universal title, and Heyman's talking about how Roman's been dominating, and that everybody will get a piece of the head of the table. Everybody will get head at the table. Not like that. Talks about how he destroyed Daniel Bryan, destroyed Ray, and no way can beat Roman. Roman goes to talk, and then Edge is here. What? A rated R surprise. Edge comes back. He is so badass, he doesn't even need to do his signature to have his pyro go off. That was a cool visual. And then he attacks Roman. Edge is berserk. The rated R superstar, as Tony Chimmel will famously say. That is always going to get a laugh out of me. Roman Superman punch, but spear by Edge. Edge goes for like a chair toe, but Jimmy comes down. And then Edge fights him off, spear through a barricade, and Roman goes and, you know, Edge is saying, "Where are you, Roman?" He's right on top of the staging area, Edge. You can clearly see him. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this episode. Not too bad. It was just kind of there for the most part, but they're setting up for Money in the Bank. So, anyways, what do you guys think of this episode? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Join the herd. I gotta get some sleep. Peace out. I am Boss Analyst 86. Peace out. This was a terrible outro.